Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Taee TV. I came across this video a couple of days ago, and I said the next time I would react to this video. So basically, her brother and sister stole her rent money, and now she's homeless. Let's get into this story and let's see what we can learn and take from this. But her brother and sister stole her rent money. Let's get into it.
From the very beginning of how all of this started. So all of this started because me and my child's father were at home. We're at work, and my sister. I live with my sister and my brother, and we got my niece and my daughter. So me and my child's father, we both at work. So my sister watches my daughter for at least like 2 hours until my baby daddy get off work. Because I go to work at 5 and he get off at 8. So within that like 6, 7, 8, within like that 3 hour span, my sister will watch my daughter, which she actually wouldn't really watch my daughter. My daughter's sitting in the room with the room closed. She don't have to feed my daughter nothing. I'll make sure my daughter has snacks and juice and food in the room so she can fend for herself, because my sister be having her room real closed and she'll be in her own world. Like my best friend say, you could even ask, y'all can even ask my best friend, because one time my best friend needed somebody to watch Mila, and I had to go to work. Like anytime I don't have to work, I'm all for watching my other niece Mila. But I wasn't able to watch her because I had to work. So my best friend asked my sister, she's like, do you mind if Mila come over there? You know, I'm sitting there something to eat. And my sister's like, I don't care, but I'm gonna be in my room. Like, okay. So people already know how my sister is. Okay, so boom. Not an issue. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta work. I just need a grown up in the house. That's it.
She has to work.
So my baby daddy got off from work, and as he's walking in the house, he sees my sister and my niece in the car eating McDonald's, and then my daughter's upstairs. So he goes upstairs, and then the first thing my daughter says is, "Daddy, I'm hungry." So then my baby daddy whole thing is like,
why she's hungry if there's food in
why y'all downstairs in the garage eating and my baby's hungry? So my sister basically said that she forgot, or she forgot to get me something, and they asked my baby daddy, you want me to go get her something to eat? And he said, nah, it's fine. Like at that point, he mad because like, what do you mean do I want you to go get her? I'm here now. Like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm here now. Get me? Like, are y'all keeping up with it? So once that happened, he like, nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Off rip, he already like, all right, cool. I'm just giving my baby something to eat, and I see how it be while we not here. On some shit. My brother peeped it too, and he asked me, he like, oh yeah, I saw that. I was gonna ask you if you want me to go get her something. Like, no, y'all, it's all cool. Like, it's cool. I appreciate you, Dominique, on that half. I appreciate you for that. But
it's cool
it's
now.
Okay, because both of y'all don't have to do it, but it's just a simple fact. Like, my daughter upstairs, both her parents are not home to fend for her. So I text my sister. I said, you just be moving where I don't know what else to say. Like, if I was home.
She texted her sister and saying, you just be moving where I don't know what else to say. Like, if I was home and had a car, that's understandable, cause I'm here, my baby upstairs, damn near by herself all day while I'm at work. I put out snacks for her to fend for herself. But if you was gonna grab y'all something to eat and sit in the car, you might as well shoulda did that in the parking lot. But maybe she's tripping. I don't know. It's been a long day, so I'ma go on to bed. I'm off the situation. No love lost.
And had a car, that's understandable because I'm here. My baby upstairs damn near by herself all day while I'm at work. I put out snacks for her to fend for herself. But if you was gonna grab out something to eat and sit in the car, you might as well should sit in the parking lot. Like, you could have did that in the parking lot. I felt that so disrespectful to drive you and your daughter to go get McDonald's and left my baby upstairs by herself. My brother was home, but he was asleep, and he'd be on the first floor. So y'all, please tell me where I just expressed my feelings of how I felt. I said, but maybe I'm tripping. I don't know if it's been a long day, so I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm off the situation. I respect it, no little boss. Then I came back and said, imagine you at work and I'm just feeding me and promise in the car while laying inside and having ate all day. I never did no shit like that to Chipmunk. Yeah, my feelings hurt, so of course I finished. Like, I could have lashed out and did I the whole 9 yards. But then my brother came back and said, he was fending for me. He was like, she just felt as if you driving to Kennesaw was the same thing as hopping on the highway for like 5 to 10 minutes to go get him. But obviously everybody just needs their own stuff, which shouldn't be that way. But it's looking like it needs to be that way because my sister was having an issue with going to go pick my child's father up from work because he didn't have a car. So that was another thing I was addressing to, so that's what he's talking about. But then he's like, everybody just needs to fend for themselves. So this was March 13th, you guys. Y'all keep up. This was March 13th, so I'm like, okay. Like, I called my mom about it, and she was mad, but she was like, you want me to buy her something to eat? I'm just like, no. Like, my feelings just hurt, y'all. Just let me get at this point. Like, my feelings hurt, and I can't believe she did that. Like, I'm not doing no crazy shit about it. I'm not storming out mad.
I can't believe that happened.
I'm just venting. Let me vent. Okay, y'all, so that goes by. That was March. And then we get into April. We get into April. And this is April, he finally got his schedule changed to where he get off at 3 p.m. and then I can go to work at 5 p.m. So my child father stops and gave my daughter Chick-fil-A. He got her Chick-fil-A and did grab my niece and things. So when he came home, my brother always looking on the video camera. So he looked on the video camera and saw that my child father had one child Chick-fil-A bag. My brother called me and was like, he only got something for promise. And I'm like, yeah, he's gonna grab something to eat real quick since he's not gonna be cooking. He don't know how to cook, and him and Promise gonna be all day with no car. Me not even thinking nothing about it or thinking too deep into it. I'm automatically like, yeah, he's gonna have something to eat. I'm not even thinking like, oh, wow, you didn't get late nothing to eat because y'all, her mom is right here. Her mom is in the room to get up and make her something to eat. She been home all day. She probably already ate. My daughter been here all day. I woke up late. I had to work. I got to work at 3 freaking a.m. So I'm waking up like 2 p.m. My daughter been up the whole time and haven't ate at all.
Waking up at 2 p.m.
Y'all should have ate all, so he just stopped and got her something to eat. I didn't even know he was getting her nothing to eat too, y'all. That's the thing. I know he gonna feed her when he get with her or in her hands or when when they get But I was just one thinking nothing of y'all. So he got mad. My brother got mad and stormed out the house, slammed the door, and went to go get my daughter something to eat. Went to go get my niece something to eat. So I called him, like, what's wrong with you? Like, why you slamming the door? He like, because that's messed up. How y'all gonna get for one and not get for the other? I'm like, he literally just got Promise. I didn't even get nothing to eat. Like, he literally just got, and I'm in Promise bag. I'm eating her fries. Like, he literally just got her fries something to eat. So she can have something to eat and she good for the night while I'm gone until I get back over to the next day. Then I hear my mama on the phone. I didn't even know my mama was on the phone. So I heard,
what's her mama saying?
Don't worry about it, dummy. I seen the money. I seen the money. I'm just gonna get late, so that's one less person I gotta worry about.
You say that's the person that I have to worry about.
We purposely didn't get late.
That's hurtful to say.
My mom's right here. And even her mom's video. My mom made a video and she said how Leilani, of course Leilani was sick that day. She was throwing up, so she was at school. And Diamond, her main thing was like, I had already made her something to eat. She had already ate. But y'all know Leilani like to eat. Mama said she like to eat. So y'all should have got her something to eat. Because she probably would want to eat again. But she's like, y'all are dragging it. Like,
she said y'all dragging.
My mom was there. She ate. Mama ate all day. Her daddy the one that got it. Anytime I get food, I get from both of the girls. Anytime Diamond's not there, Fredo get from both the girls. We get pizza so we can share it. So we're not spending like $30. We get pizza so that we can share it with the girls. Like,
they get pizza.
I don't know why everybody trying to make it like nobody ever gets my chipmunk anything. My chipmunk. Nobody ever gets my niece anything to eat. But I'm like, at this point, y'all drink me. So I hear my mom on the phone and she's saying that and that thing hurt my feelings. So now I'm like, okay, girl, because now you being messy and you doing a lot. Like, you ain't have to say all that. That was my main thing. Like, you talking about you about to come get her so there's one less person we got to worry about. We're not worried. Like, nobody's worried. He just got his daughter some things.
Right.
So yeah. So first day I started arguing with my mom and them, and then I said Diamond gets $500 in food stamps. She has food in here to get up and make her something to eat. I'm not about to get up and cook none of hers. I don't get up and cook none of my sister's food stamps. I don't cook none of her stuff. If I'm going to make
food stamps, she makes her own food.
I go to the store and I make it because that's y'all's food stamps, and I'm not taking out of you. I get my sister to say anything that I buy in the house is for y'all. Okay, that's nice. Like, I love that. Like, even if she get milk and Promise drink some milk, Mama made a comment about that because I know the baby drinks the milk. She do. My daughter loves milk, and she do be drinking the milk. But what does that have to do with the groceries? Like,
that's right.
the milk is there. Maybe I should have gave my daughter some of her milk sometime. I don't know, y'all. But needless to say, I ended up arguing with my mama and I argued with my brother over that. And he went downstairs and slammed the door. So I opened my door and I'm like, stop slamming the door. It's not that deep. So then we get the argument again.
They going back and forth.
He like, I got something for you. I got something for you.
He said he got something for you.
Mind y'all, my brother got a phone in his name and I paid the phone bill on it, so he went and cut the phone off. So when I got ready to call my baby daddy, I was like, I know exactly what he been about to do. So I tried to call my baby daddy and he turned the phone off. So I'm like, why would you turn the phone off? All this over to Chick-fil-A. We start arguing. We arguing. I'm arguing with my mom on the phone. We just going back and forth.
They all going back and forth.
Yeah, I was like, you just doing too much. He was like, nah, I'll show you doing too much.
He said, I'll show you.
Then he called the police. He called the police because I ain't had no insurance.
He called the police on her. That's fucked up, y'all. Excuse
my
language.
Excuse my language. When I got to get pulled over.
That is fucked up. He called and did some petty shit like that, bro.
And try to make it sound like I'm lying or I'm pulling it out the ass or, you know. So I ended up getting pulled over, y'all. So I got pulled over by the police. I ended up, as y'all can see, I got a ticket. I got to go to court for that. And I'm just like, all of this over Chick-fil-A.
Over Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Stupid.
And my brother doesn't, my family in general, they don't know how to be upset. And just be upset. Like, they have to see you like down bad. Like, they really see you dead. Like, when they mad at you, they don't give a fuck. Like, they don't give a fuck what happened to you. You get locked up, you get died, go to jail. Like, they don't care as long as they feel like they win. So, you ate that. You ate that. You won. You ate that up. So, they go by, get the ticket. So now it is coming time for rent to be due, and I'm texting my sister, and I'm like, y'all got y'all rent ready. So I asked my sister, I'm like, how much is the rent? Because I didn't know the exact rent date. And she asked my brother, and he was just like, she can't log into the portal. You know, ever since we moved here, I've never been able to log into the portal. That's why we send the money to you and you go pay. So I'm like, all right, cool.
All right.
So she texts me and she says, he said that you can log into it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I just let it die, and then May 2nd came, and she said, rent is $832. I said, okay, about
rent
this
$832. She said,
so once I said, okay, about this I sent him the rent money. Then I got another text message asking, can I send another $300 and then a $50 fee? No, I paid my half. So my brother basically wanted me to pay my sister half, pay a portion of my sister half, but I didn't have it. So they said they were going to figure it out. The next day, my sister was like, he's on his way to go pay it. It was in the morning time. She said he was on his way to go pay it. I'm like, okay, fine, perfect. Didn't hear nothing else, y'all. I didn't hear nothing else. This was like May 7th. So May 7th come by, May 8th come by, May 9th, May 10th.
May 10th.
We get past May 11th. We still not talking.
They're still not
talking.
Then
we get a note at the door.
It's like this. It's like what I'm taking from this video is that like over this is just over just some dumb stuff. Sad. It be problems in the family over just the dumbest and silliest stuff, man. I tell y'all, man.
I left the note in the hotel room, but the note basically says that y'all have to pay what y'all owe, or y'all had to surrender the property, give up property by May 14th. At this point, y'all, it's the 11th.
And her sister told her on the 10th,
to
and that's
give
late.
Money, or we get evicted on the 14th. So now, me and my baby daddy, we upset. So we called my sister, and she's like, I didn't even know this was going on. Oh my gosh. So then I go and I ask my brother to send us the money. He's like, he's not sending us the money until I give him his phone. I'm like, bro,
his phone? What?
You want all this after you let me get the phone in your name, and now you reneging and want it back because you're upset. So I was just like, bro, at this point, just let me get the vlog, because we took my baby to Disney World, I vlogged it. Just let me get my daughter's birthday vlog off of it, edit it, post it, bro, and you can have your phone back. My child's father like, no, we need our money now, just give him the phone. So I deleted everything, wiped everything out.
Okay.
And I just gave him the phone back. Like, here, take the phone, just give it to me.
He gave her the phone back.
No, you're not getting your rent money because you got my car key. You got my spare car key. I keep telling you, I don't have your spare car key. If I had your spare car key, I would have gave it to you so you could give me my rent. Like, it's never been that deep. What am I going to do with your spare car key? So now I feel like you're just trying to hold my money. You probably already spent it.
That's
so
right.
now we both get mad. So now him and my baby daddy get into an argument. They have words back and forth, back and forth. And my brother called my baby daddy sassy. So my brother called him gay. Like, nigga, you the one that's gay. Like, you call me sassy because I'm like, y'all trying to call him by his name and do all that because he's upset.
That's right.
Like, y'all can do it. Where his child lay his head at. And now we all have to defend and figure out where we finna go. And what we finna do, because it seems like y'all already got everything planned out, y'all already got everything on y'all. Then my mama on the phone as well, being messy. What you need me to do? You call the police? You want me to call the police? Like, why are you not telling him what's wrong? Like, why is nobody telling him what's wrong? Then my sister like, yeah, I keep telling him. I don't believe that you're telling him. Why I don't believe that you, and she might be, y'all. I'm just mad. Like, somebody do something. But yeah, so my baby daddy got mad and they get to arguing. They get to arguing. My brother called the police on my baby daddy because they argued. The police came. They asked him what's going on. I told them the situation. They're like, technically, we can't make him give you the rent money. Y'all have to take it to civil court.
You have to take it to civil court, and she's like,
we just want rent money. Everybody can go to separate ways, and we just figure it out. Like, they're like, yeah, we can't make him give you the rent money. Y'all have to file a claim and take it to civil court. So the police ended up leaving. My baby daddy and my brother ended up arguing again, and my baby daddy moved the car up. Like, cause my brother parked in the garage and my car's right here, so my baby daddy moved the car up a little bit, so my brother can't leave nowhere. He's basically like, bro, just give me my rent money, and we're good. So my brother calls the police again. Police come out and they was like, you can't block him in, cause then you trying to hold him in. Not down his other cars outside, so he could really leave if you really want to. You got two cars. The other car is behind mine, so you can really leave if you want to. My baby dad's just trying to, make a point, like, bro, just give my rent money. And then we got all our separate ways. So my baby dad ended up moving the car back and let my brother move his car out, and he put his car on the side of the road, y'all.
Put his car inside the
I
road.
was calling the police like, you had somewhere to go, right? So the police ended up having my baby dad move the car back, and then the police left.
The police left.
Then my baby daddy and my brother get arguing again. As they arguing, my brother like, I'm finna go get my gun, I'm about to pop you. So my baby daddy like, pop who? Like, who you finna pop with your gun? Like, who you threatening to pop?
Who you dragging? Hold up. I didn't know she was gonna show receipts.
As they arguing, my brother like, I'm finna go get my gun, I'm about to pop you. So my baby daddy like, pop who? Like, who you finna pop with your gun? Like, who you threatening to pop?
This is over some dumb stuff, man. From her side and the way she's explaining it.
And then after they arguing and doing all of that arguing, my baby daddy goes inside and he's mad at this point, so he hit the wall. It made a hole in the wall. So my brother go outside and he stands in front of the camera and he's just like, help, down me, help. And then he called the police again.
Calls the police
again. He tried to tell the police that he felt like he feared for his life and he just can't be in the same house as my baby daddy. And just, he did a lot, y'all. Like, did a lot, trying to make it seem like
snitching.
He just was so fearful of his life, y'all, when all my baby daddy was trying to tell him, it was our money. Police came, ended up locking up my baby daddy, and then my mama on the phone saying slick stuff too. So my baby daddy argued with my mama too, and then she says, they need to deport you.
They need to deport you. That's cruel to say. That's cruel to say.
They got going on. You don't know if they might try to look deep into it and try to look into what his family got going on. Like, why would you even say?
That's cruel to say. Exactly.
Some stuff you just don't do, and some stuff you just don't say.
That's
and
right.
every single thing that they did is something that you don't do or say. So they ended up locking my baby daddy. So now I am, y'all, I'm so pissed to the point where like, bro, like, I'm like, why y'all doing all of this over some Chick-fil-A, y'all? Like, my feelings is so hurt over Chick-fil-A.
Like she said, all of this because they didn't give her like niece some Chick-fil-A, but they did the same thing. They didn't give her daughter no food. Like I said, over just the dumbest and silliest stuff.
It's never been that deep to do all of this over Chick-fil-A, y'all. If it was that deep, I would have fucking sent y'all the money for the Chick-fil-A. Like, and then y'all would thought I was the person that didn't get my niece no Chick-fil-A. It wasn't even me. So why the fuck are you calling the insurance people on me and I mean, calling the police on me about my insurance and dragging it out, all of that over Chick-fil-A? So my baby daddy gets locked up. Mind y'all, this is the day before Mother's Day. We was on our way to go out to eat when all this happened. He was about to take me out to eat for Mother's Day. I had to spend Mother's Day, sit in the room by myself, stressed. Like I just spent all this money to get my car. What's his name? So I'm already mad about that, y'all. So Mother's Day come by, and then I go and get my baby daddy out that Monday. I go to get him out that Monday, and when I get him out that Monday, we going by the house, and my brother told me something, just let you know your baby daddy can't come to the house, and if you do, I'm calling the police again. Like, why are y'all still dragging it? Like, when I say this shit got drugged to the most high, it got drugged to the most high. But then my baby daddy got papers, and the court didn't say that he can't come to the house, so we go to the house. As we pull up, they got a U-Haul truck and they're packing and they're leaving, and they already got approved for apartment. They already got a whole nother apartment.
Now I understand why the title is that they, my brother and sister stole my rent money. Now I understand the title.
Y'all just tell me to give my money. I want my money. That's all I want is my money. So I showed the police everything, and they like. So when the police came and y'all showed them that he threatened to shoot your baby daddy, they didn't do nothing about it. I'm like, no, they didn't do nothing about it. My brother fondled the whole situation the way he wanted to, and that hole in the wall was so major to them, major to my mama and major to my brother, that they just felt like Alfredo in the wrong now, because he done put a hole in the wall up. Y'all are fucking with where his family laid they hid it, and we sent y'all the money thinking that it's paid. That's and now we got an eviction letter. Who wouldn't be mad, y'all? And like, why are y'all not seeing where Dominique is wrong?
That's right, and that's another thing. They're not seeing like where they're in the wrong. Like you said, she's acknowledging where she's in the wrong, but they're not seeing like where they're in the wrong as well. That's why I said taking like accountabilities these days is a must, and that's where people go wrong. No, majority of people don't know how to take accountability.
So after all of that, we drive. We just pull off. We pull off, and we go get a U-Haul, because now we gotta figure out what we're finna do, because we don't want our shit sitting outside on the 14th. So we went and got a U-Haul and put our stuff in the U-Haul, and we were just gonna find somewhere to sleep and just let our stuff sit in the U-Haul. Once we loaded up the U-Haul, we realized we couldn't do that, so we left from the house and we went to go get a storage room. We got a storage room. We come back and they took the doorknob off. So now all of our stuff is just out in the open, y'all. I'm talking about, like, I have a lot of valuable stuff, y'all. Like, I'm not even, like, just trying to get no pity party or nothing. Like, y'all are really showing y'all true colors. Like, and why is nobody seeing the wrong? Like, if you're going to remove a lot, at least, like, I don't know. Why the fuck would you not have a doorknob there? Like, why would you do that? Like, so, I'm not going to lie. I had a few words with my mom. I'm letting her know, like, you was all the way wrong, because instead of being there for all of us, like, I've ripped when you was on the phone trying to be quiet when I'm talking about it. Then you come out of nowhere, like, talking about I just come get a such one like her. You're just messy, bro. Like, why all of that over Chick-fil-A? I'm still lost, y'all. And if I am wrong, I'm not this type of person where you can't tell me I'm wrong, y'all. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, because for some reason I don't feel like this should have went this far. I don't feel like I did anything wrong, y'all. I did nothing wrong. My baby daddy didn't do nothing wrong. Like, I'm confused. So obviously, y'all, my sister went and made a video. She posted telling us something. Y'all believe this if y'all want to. And some more stuff, y'all, like, and then y'all left the house messy, like, y'all left the house so dirty, like,
That's right.
I gotta go back in the field and I gotta go clean it up, like, why would y'all do that? So, now, it's to the point where I don't know if I'm skipping parts, but if I do skip parts, I'm gonna try to come fill in, but now I'm finna react to my sister's video, y'all.
Let's talk about it. I'm sure that y'all seen this post floating around the internet. Hold on, let me go stick. And most of y'all who know me,
But she should be able to see that. She should have just gave her money back. Why didn't you do that?
Over food. It all started over fucking food.
It did.
So, you know me, if anybody know me, they know I love me some good sleep. I'm asleep. Knocked out. In bed. Slump. Boom. Rain. I got a phone call from my brother. So, I told him, I'm like, hold on, let me answer. He like, it's important. Pick up. I'm like, okay. Boom, I pick up the phone. I'm like, what's up? He like, yeah, you didn't see that message? What message? My mom in the background. Get up.
She messy. My mama did
So I'm
something.
like, let me check the group chat. Let me go. So I look at the group
None
chat.
of this shouldn't just happen. Like I said, it's all over food.
I see my mom and my brother and my sister going at it.
And they should have just had like a conversation where they should have just like sat down and just expressed how they like all just like felt as well.
I'm gonna give her a little minute before I give her something to eat. So that's what I did. I waited. She lay down in the bed and she was like, Mommy, I'm thirsty. I said, okay, you have to go get some water. I get her some water. She like, yeah, I'm hungry too. I'm like, I want you to wait a little bit, but since you've been throwing up, I'm sure you're hungry. Let me get you something to eat. I made her some bacon and some eggs. Boom, I feed her. Then I go back in my room and I lay down. This is where we get into the part where my brother had called me. Boom, he did that. I'm looking at the group chat. Boom, 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 boom. They're arguing about my sister and daddy going to go get her daughter some food, aka my niece Millie. I'm going to go get her some food and then bring my daughter in. Which I can understand that because that's like buying a toy for one kid and that one kid walking in the house when you have another kid in the house. You know that kid is going to want a toy.
You never said none of this, like, y'all. That's what I'm saying. She get like she easy to follow the trend.
My brother come in the house and he like slams the door slickly. No shade. So when he do that, my sister comes from the room and she's like, you ain't gotta slam that door. And she slammed hers. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is serious. Boom. So
Vice versa.
Whatever. I'm still on the phone. I'm on speakerphone. I'm silent. I'm shocked because I just woke up out my sleep. I don't know what's going on, but I know what's going on. I'm a little confused, but I know what's going on. So I look at my room. I'm like, yo, everybody good? Is everybody good? Are y'all okay? So my sister's like, yeah, Mom, your mom and your brother over there being extra because Brandon went and got Billy something to eat. He didn't get his own self something to eat and blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. I didn't know that she got something to eat too. I didn't know that.
And what I was saying, where'd that come from? I didn't get me nothing to eat.
She had her own food.
Well, that's all.
This is an interesting video, y'all, and an interesting situation.
Right. You was home.
So I'm like, okay. In my head, y'all, if y'all know what Scorpios, like, we peep something, we gonna move how you move. Like, we ain't gotta do too much talking.
Same with Gemini. Anybody like that. It's not got nothing to do with it at times.
I'm like, okay, well, sorry, you know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I still love my niece. So if I go out and get something to eat and I get my daughter something to eat, I'm gonna get my niece something to eat because they're both in the same house.
So that means I don't love my niece.
That's just me, though. You know, everybody not saying. So y'all had all started off just food. Okay, so boom, let's get to the meat part. Everybody had paid rent or whatever, and it goes between my brother or my sister because
Okay.
yeah, they got to log in, they log in, stuff, you know, they ain't gonna leave, blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? So they will pay the lease, the rent. So they had a girl that they were going to, so everybody said they money to my brother.
Okay.
So we always did nothing. So we sent it to him or whatever. Boom. A couple days after that, we didn't know our work. I'm confused. I'm like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Didn't know nothing. I'm like, damn, because we was, you know, a little short like $300.
But you told me you was the only way to go pay it. Like,
today. So we ended up, I ended up texting my brother. He's like, yeah, I'll pay, you know, this, I'll put the shorts on next month's shorts. So I'm like, okay, boom. Then I think when they got into it, my sister was already out looking for places, saying that she was gonna move.
Okay.
My brother was gonna wait till the lease was over, but my sister was already out looking for apartments.
no, it wasn't. I texted him and I said, let's end the lease. I have proof. I asked him, I said, let's end the lease. I texted him, I told my mama, let's end the lease. And she keeps talking about, oh, the lease or finish out the lease. Fuck the lease, let's end the lease. How do you end the lease? You just get up and leave, or you get up and wait, don't pay the rent and get evicted. No, you have to put down a payment to end the lease, and then you have a certain amount of days. Y'all just left me with only 2 days. Like, why are y'all not seeing the issue?
I'm not working, so it's kind of slow right now, and I have a kid. So it's like, can you wait till the lease is up, which is 4 more months?
Exactly.
It gives me enough time to save up and do what I need to
Exactly.
do. You know?
Exactly. You have made.
She texted me the next day. She was like, yeah, we're gonna go out and go apartment. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, so they're serious. Then I got to my brother, so y'all serious. I'm gonna be okay. So I guess she ended up texting my mom saying that she was gonna leave or whatever.
No, I texted and I asked him. I said, let's end the lease. Like, let's end the lease, and we finna go look for an apartment. Like, let's end the lease. That day I went to go do that and look for an apartment. He never texted me back. So I just told my sister, we just gonna end out the lease. We just gonna thug out the lease because you and Leilani is still there, and I don't want y'all out. Like, this is literally what I said verbatim.
Right.
So that has nothing to do with
Yeah.
this was all before the rent was sent. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all keep trying to play my. This was all before the rent was sent. And when I sent the rent money, y'all should have said, "Oh, I got proof for apartment already." Y'all took the rent money. Y'all put a down payment with my rent money. Got you all with the rent money that I sent. Y'all didn't have to do none of that. Y'all should have told me. You text me talking something. He said, "Are you gonna send this extra money?" He said, "When you like y'all wanted me to send the money." I'm like, "Okay, I'm done the money because we already got established that we're gonna thug it out." So the way that y'all trying to flip it as if, oh, I was already thinking the bank out, I text you and I asked you, let's end the lease, let's put down the payment, and let's all end.
Said it was all of this over some Chick-fil-A, and they should have just had a conversation all together and just express like how they was feeling. And when it like came to the like lease, like she said, when they figured out that they had to be gone by a certain date, they should have just, her sister should have just gave her money back instead of keeping it. But this is a sad situation. This is sad. Basically, y'all, yeah, this is it for this video. Thank y'all for watching this video with me.